Okay, I lied. I have a bone to pick. Today I was watching a video and it was like, did you know? Well, if you didn't know, you need to know. And I was like, no, sis, I don't know. What's up? She's like, girl, just sharing knowledge. I was like, bitch, you didn't say though. And the only reason why I'm addressing this, because this is prevalent in the community. Black women. And I'm speaking for black women because I'm a black woman. I deal with black women. So let's get it together. Black women will hold the knowledge of anything. It could be the knowledge of where they bought their shoes, and they will not tell a soul. And I don't know why, because I've never been that way. Someone who acts like this could probably give you an answer of why they do this. I don't understand. I'm the most giving. If I know, you know. We know. Let's go. But the fact that she responded to me with, I'm just sharing knowledge, when she didn't share anything. Like, is she confused or am I confused? And if she's confused, that's a problem. She cannot possibly think a video that did not share anything except for, I know something that you don't, was sharing knowledge. But if she is confused, let's address that, because this is something I see. We don't want to share knowledge with each other unless we're selling it. And that's why so many of us are light years ahead and behind and all the way around, and we just can't catch up because we be like, motherfucking gatekeepers. I was watching an episode of Harlem with Megan Good, and Whoopi Goldberg's character is the gatekeeper. Whoopi Goldberg pretty much told Megan Good, your resume ain't the resume that it should be, therefore you ain't getting the job. A black woman looked another black woman in the eye and said, I am the one that can advance your career, but because your history doesn't look like the history that I approve of, I ain't giving you that chance. That shit pissed me off like Megan Good was me. I was like, dude, every other community is advancing and we want to talk about the white people and all the shit they do for each other. Yes, they look out for each other. And I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at any community who is for the advancement of their own community. And that's not exclusion, that's inclusion. Being pro something doesn't mean you're anti something. Somebody tell the white people, I love y'all allies, but everybody out here looking out for each other except for our community. We have been pitted against each other to where if we know something somebody else doesn't know, we feel like we have one up on them. Fucking crabs in a barrel looking ass. Crabs in the barrel is pulling somebody down. We ain't lifting nobody up. So reverse crabs in the motherfucking barrel. Crabs out the barrel. That one crab that got out the barrel, he ain't reaching back trying to help the rest. She ain't reaching back trying to help the rest. And I'm gonna run out of time before I get to my point, but maybe I said something here. Y'all gotta look out for each other. We gotta look out for each other on every fucking level. Let's go. Gotta put the hood on because I done lost my hat, y'all. I need a new hat. My husband has said the hat is played, but it takes me 45 minutes to do my hair, and I can only get 1 day of wear out of the hair. So, as you can see, I have embraced my natural, but I don't think you all have truly embraced my natural, so I cover it up. Damn, that was a long-ass disclaimer. Here's why the person who always looks a mess this time. All right, y'all, I just had a revelation. I already had the revelation, so this is more of an elaboration. TV called programs because it's programming. Back in the day when you would see the little things in the movies and they're brainwashing people, what are they doing? They're pasting their eyes open and sitting them in front of a screen. So let's just maybe agree that a program on the TV is a program because they're programming us. And then I was watching my video where I stitched how they shame girls and they let boys be boys. And then it made me think, the programming. We literally know boys will be boys because they ain't ever shed that shit in my house. We literally know she's playing hard to get from the media, from the music, from the programming. Boop. It's just too damn upsetting, y'all. Because we think that the people that are allies and trying to prevent these things and are passing laws to prevent these things, like that they're genuine. We trust that they're genuine. But then we realize the only reason why we know she's playing hard to get, and the only reason why we know boys will be boys, is because of the programming. So I get it, enough of us know that we don't need to trust the people. We already know that. But can we also trust enough to know that what we've known to be true and what has been fed to us and how we identify and how we interact with each other and all of this passport bros and black men can't seem to not date black women without bringing black women into the conversation, the races, the black versus white, all of these things that have been going on for generations. I'm not discounting the fallout of these beliefs. But these are fucking distractions. Distractions and ways to keep us separated. We can't even freaking cohabitate and raise a child together in 2023. How many broken fucking homes are out there? Y'all got me cussing out here. I'm sorry. I'm a product of a broken home. I'm a product of a broken fucking generation. But, like, for real, we can't even stay together and raise a family in 2023. People look at me and my husband as if we're the exception when we need to be the rule. And I ain't even gonna say it was popping back in the day because I don't even agree with that shit. Women literally had to ask permission to get a divorce. Alright, so disclaimer. I don't think like most black people think. And my husband may have or may have not called me Uncle Ruckus once or twice. I'm not that bad. I just feel that many of the things that we identify as the black experience are actually detrimental to us. But to speak against what we glamorize or hold high as the black experience is to be anti-black. So I'm going to risk the chance of being anti-black and hope that you guys can get over any biases or anything that I may bump up against and receive this fucking knowledge. Me and Bailey.
I guess you can, because it's a real moment.
Whatever. Me and Bailey over here, we talking about, what we talking about?
Talking about the fact that the world is going to nothing.
Yeah, she said that she wanted to have kids, and I was just like, I feel bad about having kids with the state of the world and where I believe that the world is headed, unless we do some extreme intervention. And I was like, I feel like I've messed up by having kids because we're in their lifetime where this world could be going is not good. And then, and so the thing that I'm going to say that could be considered anti-black is I believe that the black versus white narrative is a distraction to keep us caught in a loop. And of all the races and ethnicities, just hear me out, and I know there's facts and all kinds of stuff to prove me wrong, but I'm not arguing statistics, I'm not arguing data points, I'm just saying if we just used in our brain and thought of all the ethnicities and backgrounds and genders and non-genders and everything out there, why is it always black versus white? Nobody else argues. Publicly, you don't hear too many Asian slurs, or I don't even know if people talk about Mexicans, you don't hear nothing but black versus white all the fucking time. Why is that? And it's my belief, especially in the direction that the world is headed, it's a class system that we need to be worried about, because black folks is doing good, black folks is doing great, black folks is doing bad. White folks is doing good, white folks is doing fucking fantastic, and white folks is doing bad. We're all in the same boat at some level. It's the have and the have-nots. And there's more to this.